Good morning, good morning, good morning, the unstable goose. How are you? You know, surviving, not thriving, but surviving. How goes it in unstable goose land? Hoping you're not somewhere that you are melting into a little puddle. Please keep a, a pail nearby, a basin, a bucket. So you can keep yourself contained. What you been playing lately? More Warframe? Are you playing the Warframe, son? Are you winning? That's my son, he's champion. No, he hasn't won anything. He's just champion. Okay, that was horrific. Humble apologies to all of my friends across the cold, cold pond. Alright. You're used to it by now. It's like every single TTRPG that shows up anymore, you're like, oh, here comes another American doing a horrific British accent. Yay! Um, we learned it all from you. We learned it from watching you, Dad. I never understood that commercial back in the day. It was supposed to be an anti-drug commercial. And the father finds drug paraphernalia, pot smoking stuff in his son's room. And the kid says, Dad, I learned it from watching you. And it's supposed to be bam, 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 telenova, uh, freeze frame. And I'm like, what? My parents were the straightest laces on the planet. Like freaking Ozzy and Harriet over there. Except my mom was very funny. A little bit more like George Burns and Gracie Allen, to be fair. But you'd have to go back and listen to those old shows to get your brain around that concept. So what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? We're playing Rain World. Because this is something I need to do for therapy. I didn't think I would. I really didn't. It just kind of like Planet Crafter. I don't really enjoy crafting games. I don't enjoy pixel platformers. But I was thinking how much I might want to play Replaced. And I thought, oh, we should pick a pixel platformer for me to just kind of cut my teeth on again, because I haven't played one since Sonic the Hedgehog back in 1992. And walked through the under $5 games on Steam and found this and went, oh, everybody seems to hate it and they all say it's horrific and terrible. Oh, this should be great. This will be a great time. Let's go into this and relearn how to use a controller and remind myself why I hate platforming games. 30 hours later, I'm in love. And just like Planet Crafter, just like well, if you're debating, this is a fairly good time, but why don't you watch a little and see what your thoughts are? This game turns a lot of things on its head, but in a very, very good way. The original game created by Yor Jakobsen it was called Maze Runner, and you were this little kind of slug cat bear uh dealy bobber here. Let's get into the game. Uh and there were 3 levels of character, A, B, and C. And the A characters were your food, you were the B character, and the C characters wanted to mange the B character. So that's all it was. It was very much a Pac-Man style of eat things before you get eaten. Centipede had a lot of that same gameplay where you're just trying to eat your foods. My mod, Wolfie Kohaku, did gift me the DLC. I forgot to ping him in the... There we go. But for the people who understand the game, it's amazing. Now, I am playing with something called Remix, and I have Remix set on the classic mode, but I have a few things that I've plugged in. Most of these are on. The things that I included were stronger climbing grip, reduced screen shaking, no ringing in the ears. I put in faster shelter opening, because I'm impatient as fuck. The rest of those were already on. And then in the general, I added loading screen tips and extra tutorials. The rest of those were... Oh, and pull spears from walls. The rest of these were already checked in the classic mode. So you can do a whole lot of tweaks. And there's special stuff you can include. I do have the More Slug Cats expansion that comes with the DLC downpour. And there's cool stuff you can do. The Last Gas Station, Halo Wars, and Wall World. I don't know any of those games. But you know me, the chances I'm going to fall in love with an indie darling, looking at you 11-bit studios, looking at you Miju Games, and let's be honest, IO Interactive was not at the top of everybody's radar. I mean, there was a fan base for Hitman, and Hitman World of Assassination was when I came in.
Again.
There he is. Good morning. I think I saw a little bit of gameplay of that one, to be fair. I do think I saw a little bit of that one. So when we go look at the options, you have a couple of save slots you can utilize, but your controls are really just this. Right? You are and you can program these. These are bindable. So you can see where I have mine. I might need to change this. Back quote is not the back quote key. I have the sniper button on my mouse bound to that key on the keyboard. You did the play test. Oh, very nice. Very nice. That's a fabulous way to get into cool indie games. Arcane Studios, not the biggest studio darling out there. Another real underdog in the universe. That was your first time doing a playtest and giving feedback. Nice. Hey, Stricken Plague Doctor. I'm still in love with this game. The shame is this was like $2.50 less than a week ago. But still worth things. I thought once upon a time I might enjoy doing QA. But I I'm not into volunteering. I need opportunities that generate revenue. Um, so I did restart my game after stream yesterday. I went in and played for a little while, but I got frustrated with how many creatures I was being aggressed by. Um, actually, here, let's go to save slot 2 and just start a new game. So you can play as the survivor, the hunter, or the monk. I thought playing as the monk would get me more of a pacifist run. Not really. And your story is this. Of course, you're an adorable character, so this is gonna be sad. You have been warned. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 little slug cats hunting for food. 5 slug cats eating the food. There's some big ones and there's some little ones. It's not. I mean, oh, Ori's sad? Maybe. Kind of. So the rain has started to fall, and all the little slug cats are trying to get to high ground, and our slug cat can't hold on and slips. So our whole quest is to find our way out, or back, or something. Yeah, they're giving lots of sad things. Really, you're just trying to survive. So that is the core of why this is a therapy game for me. So that's all I have available at the moment. I thought I had a job, and I was mistaken. That's me. Oh no, I fell. So I can jump. I can run. And I can pick things up. I can eat the things that I pick up. See me breathing? That's an invisible stamina meter. I'm hungry. I need to find food. I know I can do sweet little tricks. I was working on some of them yesterday. And so this area is just designed for you to go through. There, learn your movement. There's your tutorial. And then the little yellow thing over there is called the Overseer. And that's kind of the mind of God. You see they give you your slug cat thing. Up you go. The game just told me I need to go find food. So this is where you learn how to use poles and how to jump onto and off of poles. Now we get our tutorial on the bat flies. I caught one, and the game says hold down that same button that you used to grab it and you will mange. And I can hold 2 of them. But you have to be standing still to eat. You cannot eat while you're moving. Okay, and it says 4 is enough to hibernate. Hibernate? Well, there's the Overseer, so it's trying to tell me, Grandma, you need to get over here. Whee! So, If you just kind of come out of here and think you're going to hold on to that thing, you are wrong. You have to hold the up key. What do you want me to go down here for? Oh, see that symbol? That's a karma symbol. It has 8 things on it. This is another type of food I have access to. The game says jump and grab. So you're a little quiet because you're in the middle where that's fine. You go ahead and do your things, Wolfie. That's fine. So all the little pips down at the bottom are food things. And I can't eat more than that number. But if I don't get past that number, if I don't get to the line and have everything left of the line filled, I won't be able to hibernate. Well, I can, but there's a whole dynamic to it. So that little symbol there is a hibernation chamber. And the game is trying to tell me, get there. Those 3 little hashes indicate where I can go, and the little white arrows also are for tunnels. But the 3 hashes are for scene changes. So that's usually a room change. Now we're going to eat 4 dots. And I hibernated with a full tummy, so my karma goes up. I am now at level 2. And each one of those symbols has a picture and meanings and all kinds of stuff. But stuff you don't need to know just to play the game. When you wake up in a hibernation chamber, anything that was alive, like a bat fly, will not be available. Anything like fruit or weapons will be. So I can just eat that now and see if I can find the next. Oh, the game is telling me that if I want to hibernate, I can because I have a full tummy. But I don't want to hibernate right now. You see that thing flashing? It flashed because I can pick it up. Boop. This also flashes. I can pick that up. Yay! Come on, Slugcap. Let's go. So you can hold things in one thing in each hand. If you want to swap them, you hit your grab key twice and you can swap them. You will always throw the thing in your right paw first. So the right paw is on the left side of the screen. All right, and away we go. It's a food. And that is something I want to avoid. That's the enemy. This enemy cannot climb poles. So I can run away from enemies. I might have got the rock aimed at him correctly that time. You get a boost if you throw something right after you jump. You get a little speed boost. So I don't actually need to have all this food. It's all excess. But why not pack a lunch for later? That's a really good place for food. So the symbol in the upper right says that's my hibernation place. You get wall hanging, wall grippiness, which will help because there are places where you have to do wall climbs. This flower right here is a karma flower, and that will help me in the event that one of those lizards actually kills me. I won't lose my karma status as a result. Okay. So those are the basics. I made about $100 a week for a couple weeks, and then it just died on the vine. I was concerned that the company was a scam because, you know, you just never know with remote work, especially when it's connected to AI. But thankfully they had a subreddit that's basically everybody said, what the hell's going on? You know, where's all the work? So it was some comfort to know that everybody, you know, people who'd been there for years were in the same boat, but I was not prepared to have it go from 60 to 0. Now, I don't have anything on me, so I need to pick up my stuff. I like to have my rock in my right hand as my first throwable. That's just a me thing. Alright, so the overseer wants me to go that way. Let's go see. I don't know that I want to go that way. If you want to look at your map and see what you've already explored, you can hold down your map key, and then you can use your direction keys to move around. You'll see that some of the things on the map appear a little bit grayed out. These maps have multiple dimensions, so you can use your throw and jump keys to navigate the layers. The red circle is me. That's where I am. The blue pings are food. That's where food is. But all in all, your job is eat, explore, or eat, sleep, explore, eat, sleep, explore. The fascinating thing with this is those creatures do not care that I'm here unless I become food worthy. No! And that's me being eaten. Jump, 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 grab, jump. I did not jump high enough and fast enough, and so... But if you really want to stay, you don't have to hit the pause button immediately. Sometimes another creature will come along and annoy this one. Sometimes you'll break free for no good reason. If your eyes have not turned into little X's like mine have, you still have a chance to be rescued. And there we go. He tucked me into his little den, and he's going to save me to eat for later. But because I ate my flower, watch that flower bloom, that's what the golden flower does. So, there's your basics. And it's an open world. You can go anywhere you want and explore to your heart's content. In this playthrough here, I'm at cycle 12, which means I've had 12 hibernations, where nobody really knows what cycle is. It's kind of like day. It's been a day. And there's my playtime and my karma level and all of that. So we'll go back into this one and carry on. Sort of. I'm sort of where I was yesterday. Not really. And there's all sorts of wonderful guides. There's a lovely Discord. If you're going to be upset about being eaten, the game is going to be a problem for you. You are going to fail a lot in this game, and you're going to have to be okay with it. But the procedurally animated characters, it's not just that there is a procedural element here. The animation is very similar to the mocap dots. All right. I don't think I want to go that way. Oh, maybe I do. Well, let's go up. Let's do it this way. Anyway, it's another thing, you know, yes, it really sucks, but yes, that's the world we live in now. That's just what we have. Do I want to go up? Yes. Now, a lot of times, if you look on your map, it will show you, see, there's a little fly, and it'll show you where those lizards are if you've already spotted them. Learning to jump and grab things was definitely a challenge for me. So just remember, those lizards are also after flies. I'm going to eat that karma flower. I think I need to get a fly. I need a food. Okay. This is me being quiet and sneaky. Now, if a lizard comes for me, I can throw a rock at them and they will flip over, hopefully. Which is why I keep my rock in my throwing hand. But they will happily drop on my stupid head. Alright, there's food over here, so I'll just grab these guys. And I'm watching that tunnel entrance on the right. If those 3 lines start to flash a color, I need to roll, because that's a lizard on its way to me. But the other benefit of this game is just that I need to be constantly reminded that we live in a world that celebrates predation. And the predators are really going to win out most of the time. And there's just not a lot any of us down here at this end of the food chain are going to be able to do to combat that. So you might as well get used to it, Nancy. It doesn't get better. It doesn't get worse. It is what it is. The game never ends. This is the game that never ends. It goes on and on, my friend. You don't get kicked out of this. This is not... This, I mean, this might, for a lot of people, feel Souls-like. That's something you bring to the game. That's not anything the game is putting in. So if you look at the symbols, I am at the highest karma level. I have now hibernated a 5th time at that karma level, which means I explored and ate and slept without being killed for a whole day. And every time I do that for a whole day, I get a pip on that survivor indicator. But there is no fail state so hard that the game says start over. You can start over if you want. I have multiple times. If I just feel like I'm not happy with the direction my karma was going, so you can see the lizard is up there using those tunnels. Oh, I can't grab flies when I have something in my hand. I just lost my weapon. Now, I can't get too complacent because there's somebody up there who wants to myrtlate me. And I'm hoping they find that lizard first. I am not strong enough to take that creature on. Oh, do you see that blue flashing? That's a lizard coming up. Stay away from me, bro. No, I don't like you. You are mean. Leave me alone. Never speak to me or my scug son again. So you can just hide. Tunes! Hi, baby. How's your day going? Tell me how your day is, Tunes. Tell me how you doing. I hate everything. The predators in this game really do not like for you to take your time. The trick is always be panicking. And then whenever possible, just sit very, very still. It's slow right now. What do you do? What kind of work do you do, Tunes? Just generally. Don't dox yourself, baby. But just, Hey, see that little white shiny thing? I want that. It's not food. I can use it for currency. Health industry. Got you. Got you. Working with claims, though, back when I was still on Facebook, I had a friend who worked with that. So this red weed thing that I have now, that's gonna save me. Well, not as much as this. Hey, where'd the weed go? Why can't I pick it up again? Okay. Did we get it? Yeah. All right. Cool, 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 cool. Um, but yeah, that was a whole like. Maybe I'll just leave him alone. You know, I'm allowed to just leave things alone. I could just go back up to the top and use my happy. This plant is firecrackers, basically. That vulture wants to eat me. I don't know if it actually got scared at all. I just panicked through that.
It's over 9,000!
Pilgrimage! Everybody pause and say thank you, Pilgrimage, for your 6 months of subscriptions. Everybody's been coming through. I honestly thought about doing a fundraiser drive, but everybody I know is fucking poor, so it's not gonna help. Like, I know that the people who support me, um, you know, which you can do through the Patreon, that is the most, I get the most bang for your buck through the Patreon. But thank you so much, Pilgrimage. Let's get that in there. How are you doing? Yeah, because it's not only that I'm now functionally unemployed again, it's that I just don't fucking care. I'm 90 days from being 59, so next year I will be 60 years old. I am over all of this. I have paid all the dues. I have done all of the necessaries. Here's milk and cookies for everybody. And I'm not interested in playing games like this, because this is the game. This is the game. The only thing you're allowed to do is stuff other people hate doing. Because that's the only stuff they'll suggest to you as well. They'll be like, well, why don't you do this? You're like, oh, did you do that? No, I don't need to do that. I have money. And that's the mindset out there. So again, that's why we're playing this game. So that I can practice surviving the predators. The predator over here. I just want to live. I would like to be able to use my particular skill set to help people, because I'm an aggressive helper. I will help you. You need my help. I know you do. Stop trying to get away. Stop squirming. I'm helping. How much food do I have? I only need one more food. Oh, I can't get that way. I have to go this way. That vulture wants to eat me. Come on, I only need one more food. Hey, hey, hey. Did I get it? Yes. There it is. Alright. I'm gonna take my weed. And I'm a GTF. Oh! my God, Becky. Look at her bus. Woo! We almost lost that one, kids. The grandma almost lost that one. That feather plucker is... So they will run away for, I think, 17 seconds? I forget what the wiki said. Oh! That's not okay. I saw you down there. Alright, we're gonna go hibernate. So anyway, this is my reminder. I am not the top of the food chain. I am also not a batfly. I don't think. Now that thing down on the bottom left is a fast travel. Now that I've been in 2 whole areas. Uh-oh, what's that? What's that over there on the left? It's flashing red. That does not feel good. But pretty much my main job right now is just survive. Just survive. This is why we turned on the extra tutorials and tooltips and stuff. So this is the thing that not enough people get about the game. A lot of people in their routine gameplay styles are dropped into a game as an apex predator, basically. Even a game like Dishonored. You get dropped in, you are given automatically, you can't even reject the void powers. And you have more power than basically anybody else on the map. So what are you going to do with that? And that's, you know, why Thane Bishop has an absolutely amazing video essay called Who Are You When No One Can Stop You? Absolutely gorgeous. I strongly recommend that you check it out. I think we just keep trying. There isn't really, I mean, there is a goal. There is a whole story. There is a whole story for you to take care of. But at the end of the day, what the devs want you to do is to eat, explore, hibernate, lather, rinse, repeat. Now, as you eat food in an area, that food will be depleted. So you can't just continually return to the same place and gather the same resources. Although these guys are just begging for me to grab them. Those pink lizards are fucking bastards. They absolutely will climb poles. I need to get very quiet. Sometimes you can stealth. Awesome. I'm just gonna go over here with this. Now the lizard can also use this tunnel, so I'm gonna eat my bat fly real quick. Now, we're looking for shadows in the sky. Shadows in the sky. We have 1 extra food, that's perfect. I'm gonna eat this right now. And since we have enough food to hibernate, we might as well hibernate and take the win while you have it. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy, kids. You do not need to fill up all those pips. And if you desperately need to, and you'll watch speedrunners do this a lot, the speedrunners will force hibernation and then quit out and come back. And that's called karma caching. There's lots of cool mechanics. Oh no, not another dream of me being lonely. Or is this supposed to be my family being lonely for me? The picture was my family and now it's me being lonely. Oh. Oh. I'll take care of you, slug cap. You're gonna get eaten a little bit, but not a lot. Just a little bit. I'm gonna wait for the scene to play. I might need to take a quick break. I know it hasn't been an hour yet, but my tea got cold. Alright, so these symbols all have meaning. There are achievements you can get. So like I have the survivor achievement now because I filled in all 5 pips on the right, which means I hibernated at the survivor karma level, which is the little house. That's the survivor symbol. I hibernated at that level of karma 5 times in a row. There are symbols where if you go through 6 cycles and only eat fruit, you get an achievement. If you go through 6 cycles and only eat meat, you can get an achievement. Just when you wake up, try not to forget to take your stuff. The game will usually saturate the world with extra things for you. But it's also those moments where you go, you know, there's a lot of ammo and health packs over here. Oh no, that's a whole nother dinosaur. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I can't get back up, but if I hold the up key, I might be able to just take this to the next thing. Nope. Nope, I cannot. Did I have a flower? There's the flower. Try not to eat 2 flowers during the same cycle. So that just means I don't lose my karma. My karma would have gone down to that symbol with the 8 branches. Oh, see, the devs want you to succeed. This is a game. It's very much like This War of Mine and certain other games where the developers will give you tons of stuff to help you be successful. Yay, I have fruit. I'm very wary of that tunnel on the right. I've seen video of other players, and lizards will hop right out of that tunnel. Ah! I would like my fruit, please. Oh, did I kill it? I didn't want to be a killer. I wanted to be a pacifist. I was so sad when I found out that the monk playthrough doesn't really allow you to be a pacifist. The platforming is very platformy, though. Not gonna lie. The platforming is not apologetic at all. I think the overseer is trying to tell me to go this way. I don't want to go this way. I know what's over here, and what's over here is death. Death awaits me. I just killed your friend. Alright? You need to show me some goddamn respect. Alright, we'll do this. I spent a lot of time over here previously. Is that one still alive? Or were you having... I did not have enough weaponry to finish the job. But that's what happens. So you gotta get your, yeah, they will absolutely just beat me against the rocks. Look at this. It's horrific. It is so horrific. You're like, no. Oh my God. But the creatures are procedurally animated. Can we say this enough times? So these guys walk on the terrain behind the scene. They do not care about the collision mechanics of stuff that is in the foreground. They are allowed to walk on all the things. Look at all those flies. You could have eaten a fly, bro. I'm gonna go get that blue pebble. Or at least mark where it is. So this is what can happen if you just let them do their thing. A lot of times they'll just open up a lot of areas on the map for you. If oh no, that's a den. Alright, we're done. We're done. Poor slug cat. We did not have a flower. We lost karma. I think I lose a food when that happens too. I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure. But what we're going to do is I need to take a break. I got to stand up. My neck has been bothering me for 2 days. Probably because I'm clenching my teeth at night. Probably because things are not going well. But you know what? Again, this is why the journey of Slug Cat is a viable lesson to take on. What's up, Pilgrimage? How are you? What are you up to? How's things going? Thank you again for your advice last time. I apologize. I felt
This
bad
is
for
a
a whole
viewer
day.
announcement for Opal Moon. Opal Hydrate. I repeat,
Yes. That's
Opal
also a
Hydrate.
signal for me to hydrate. I take it for Opal as well. How about the walking? Being up and moving and going for walks. And I hope you know that I was continually trying to make a dumb joke about being Irish and Ireland being an island, and that I also now live on an island and there's nowhere to run. But you also weren't talking about running specifically. Uh, but yes, you are 100% right, and I just want to make sure you know that that was appreciated and received well. It's like, I wouldn't blame Pilgrimage if they never came back. Well, the nice thing for me is that I do have food assistance, so I can go to the grocery store and then I just spend that time at the grocery store doing walking. I don't think it's 20 continuous minutes, but yes, I am dealing with clinical depression and possibly need to be tested for bipolar disorder, but unfortunately my therapist had to move, and now I have a new therapist, and we're still like going through the initial stages of history stuff. So um and to be fair, I live right now in a place where it's incredibly challenging because when I go out the driveway, I have about 50 yards until it goes downhill. And if I go the other direction, there's a T junction. Turn left and it's 50 yards uphill. Turn right and it's a mile and a half downhill. So there's a lot of barriers. I came up with a little route back in the fall that I could do where I just went basically about 30 yards and a loop and back out, and 30 yards on that one and a loop and up, and 30 yards and back. So I don't have to do too much uphill, downhill stuff. Yeah, I hear you, but I also have a friend who got a dog so that they would walk, and that's not, don't do that. Like, if you have a dog, if you were already a person who likes to walk, who got a dog, and then that helps you to continue walking. But if you are a person who does not like to go outside and walk, that is not your solution. Oh, we don't even have sidewalks where I live. It's ridiculous. The thing that I'm trying to convince myself to do, but I hate leaving my house anymore, so we don't have to go through all the clinical stuff. I absolutely hate not being in my house right now. Um, yeah, a dog will not make you walk. You will just have a miserable dog. Yeah, bingo. Um, but no, what I really want to do is go just to be out of my house to go spend time at a library because I grew up going to libraries. My mom, um, the librarians at our local library really liked having me there because I was not a troublesome kid. I liked reading and I was quiet and respectful, and I loved the environment of the library and walking the stacks and reading things. And our local library here is really lovely. I've spent a lot of time there in the past, and I thought, well, one of the other nice things about libraries is I have to be very cheap right now. I have to be frugal as fuck. And libraries don't require you to spend any money. It's one of the last places on earth that is not trying to market you. Uh, and generate a consumerism loop. They are not predatory, so there's also a lot of safety in being there. And then that whole area around the library is very walkable. So, and there are sidewalks there. So I want to try to do that, but I struggle being out of my house for more than about half an hour. So Sturgeon, have you tried this one at all yet? Honestly, if you get your brain around the fact that what are you here to do? You are not here to kill everything on the map. And in fact, if you do, the other creatures, you have a reputation system here that the more you kill, the more aggressive everything else on the map becomes toward you. Which is why I started my playthrough over, because I was being put in positions where I was having to kill because I was being aggressed by 3 and 4 lizards at a time. So yeah, you do kind of have to be in the right mood because the learning curve is kind of steep. Getting your platformer twitch reflexes together. I'm surprised how much I'm able to do, but there's so much more that I'm not doing that makes me a little sad. There's roll pouncing and all kinds of combo moves you can do. Watch Dogs sounds fun. I keep thinking it's what is that? Is that Sleeping Dogs? That's the like old school, super famous, groundbreaking. If I didn't have to play a Japanese man, I think it's Japanese. Oh, God help me if it's Chinese. I hate that. I'm not familiar enough with either culture to know specifically. Sometimes the language I can. But yeah, I think Sleeping Dogs was one of the like all-time most amazing games ever. And you can see a lot of influence that it's had ever since. Like Cyberpunk has a ton of stuff. Yeah, I'm kind of over playing grizzled 40-year-old white guys. The most vulnerable and oppressed class on the planet. Anyway, while we're talking of minorities, let me go take a break here. Have some pretty music. I'll be back in a minute. Well, 3, technically. All right, BRB. Hello, welcome back from the break, everybody. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you're still tuned in to Grandma Plays a Game. And we're just chilling with our little slug cat bro. I am finding that Rain World has charmed me the same way this War of Mine charmed me, and the same way Planet Crafter charmed me. Games that I thought were going to be one thing, and it turns out they were something else. And I love studios who can do that effectively and make the game that they want to make. And if you look at documentaries and other things about the development of this game and the journey of Yor Jakobsen through concept to finding the right partnerships, and when you have a concept for a game like this, finding somebody, so Yor Jakobsen and James Primate started collaborating mostly about music, apparently, but turns out that James had some really good design ideas as well. And yeah, I've been stabbed 30,293 times. Hello. Welcome back, my love. Welcome to the world, game world. Rise up, grind, slug cat. There's bat flies. Wake up, slug cat. There's bat flies to eat. We've got work to do. Now I need the Johnny Silverhand slug cat art. Johnny Silverskug. Wake up, samurai. I know, I haven't played anything else. I have not played any other games. I mean, I did a little bit of Frostpunk, but I realized that Frostpunk, similar to this game in that it's a masochism simulator, but without all the same reward. I mean, it's beautiful. God. Frostpunk is gorgeous. And I'm still talking the original game, not even the new one. But welcome in, Stabbed. Grab yourself some cookies. I'm at about 30 hours now. I'm watching my time. We love the suffering. The children yearn for the mines. Honey, I spent so much of my life Roman Catholic. You know. I went to Catholic school. I almost became a nun like 3 different times. We invented self-flagellation. Damn, y'all. Come on. Inquisition? I didn't expect that. Let's go back to the game. Y'all are a bad influence. Alright, so... Hey, Stab, do you know what any of these symbols mean? I know what the one on the right means now. I've at least got that much. I still don't entirely know what the little dots at the top are. Does that tell me whether or not I found all the hibernation chambers in a certain area? Wake up, slug cat. I love crawling down. Oh my god, it's so cute. He's so... That's why I really hate to see him die. You want me up there? Okay. Now you want me down there. Where do you want me? Oh, I am totally out of food. Alright, kids. This is gonna suck a little bit. I'm just gonna eat my little bats here. I'm not being a problem to nobody. The top right symbol means all the shelters in the area. That's what I thought! Hey, where'd that come from? Oh, did I just throw that up? Hey guys, I have a pearl. I should go, note to self, you cannot get... Oh no, slug cap. No! We already did that. That sucked. Slug cat, no! We've done this one. I just stand here and wait to become food, I guess. Some creatures love pearls, yes. I did see where the blue one is. Nope. Yeah, there's no way home from this. I don't understand what you're supposed to do when that, if that is just, why put those there? If it's a fail state, let it just be a fail state. I mean. Take some time to throw caution to the wind and experiment, explore, learn the layout of the land, learn food locations, etc. Yeah, I traded with some scabs yesterday. We were making a lot of progress, but then I ended up accidentally killing a scavenger, and I was like, oh, you're not coming back from that. You're not coming back from that one, Grandma. I think they care about that. So I restarted my game. Wake up, samurai. I really wish I understood where it is the overseer thinks I ought to go. Can I just go where the food is? Look at that. It says right there, see them two X's? There must be a better way. Aww. I have to practice my platforming skills. Now, apparently there is a way to like pounce roll. We spent a lot of time over here the other day. Do I want to do this one? Slug fat. Fatty boy. Don't you fat shame my slug cat. I'll stab you for the 30,294th time. Alright. Look at my mad skills. Look at my mad skills. Every time I talk smack. Every time. This is why I don't trust the universe. I know what that symbol means. There he is. Hello, you little blue bastard. I killed your brother. I'm being very quiet over here. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Son of a bitch bastard. No. No. Give me back my fucking spear, you bitch. Anyway, how about those Cubs? Saw the Mets in the preseason. I think they might take it this year. My God, we told that joke back in the, what, in the 90s. No. Come on, slug cat, please. We need food. Perfect. Wait. No bad wrong. Shelter is up. The little lines that appear next to your karma means a potential upgrade. Is that why the speedrunners can do all them mad skills things? No, slug cat, no, baby. I love you, slug cat. I love you, slug cat. Oh, yes, I do. I didn't know there were upgrades, bro. That's the bestest. I have a hibernation chamber right. Oh, no. Oh, Becky. How do I get up there? I know there's a way to get up there. Alright. Well, I was looking at some of the achievements that you can get. Oh, there it is. Dude, I got totally trapped there. Oh, son of a bitch. No. I don't like you. Hi, Elaine. How are you doing today? Oh, no. Here comes the rain again. Falling on my head like a memory. Falling on my head like a new emotion. Wanna walk in the open breeze. Wanna talk lovers free. Oh. That's not taking me where I want to go. Oh, poor slug cat. Yesterday was really busy, so today feels sleepy. Oh, I hope that's a good feeling. What's that line? This was so funny. I was watching a Gamescon panel. One of the cons. I don't know what there's probably one called Gamescon, so please don't quote me. But Nolan North was talking about one of his lines from one of his Nathan Drake lines. And he said it came from a game. He was playing a video game with his son. And his son, like Mortal Kombat or some fighting game. And his son, like, beat him and said, "Kitty got wet." And Nolan North is like, "What? What did you just say?" And his son goes, "Kitty got wet?" And Nolan goes, "Why did you say that?" And he says, "Because you don't like losing and cats don't like getting wet." And it cracks me up so bad because he included that as one of his improv lines in why can't I remember the name of his series? His video game series. Nathan Drake in there's only like 4 of them. Anyway. Yay, brain. Well done. Good job. Uncharted. Thank you, Wolfie. See? Not always here, but when you are, it's clutch. Clutch, I tell you. Ah. So are there advantages, Stabbed, to actually going back to another... I was so close, y'all. I was so close. I mean, my shelter was right fucking there. Oh, fuck me running. Get out of here, Slug Cat. Nobody wants you here. Is there any advantage to going back to through the Karma Gates to previous areas? I mean, I saw a tooltip that said, hey, if you're finding things difficult, you can go back to previous areas. I do know one place that I want to go. Let's see how stealth I can be on this. Time to go, Slug Cat. Time to go. Yep, just wait for him to commit to that upward motion. He won't come for you. You're totally fine. You're safe here, Slug Cat. I will protect you. Now, the question is, have I already eaten a pearl? Yes. Um... So something I read about the mushrooms said that everything else slows down, but that slug cat can remain at their normal speed. It did not feel that way when I ate the mushroom, to be fair. Hello. Would you like to be unfriend? No? Okay, thank you so very much for you applying. We'll go back this way now. Okay, we'll go this way now. You go hang out with your green lizard friend. And I'm gonna go back up here to my hibernation chamber. Okie dokie. Oh, no we don't. Nope. Nope. And nope. I was trying to throw the rock at him in the tunnel. That is pretty much a dead end, unless I know how to do wall climbing, like super, which I do not. That is a literal dead end. Well, fuck berries. But as you can see, I haven't lost anything. The game does not take anything away from you. Okay, I lost a little karma. This is what I was trying to tell people about understanding Freelancer. And you can get as aggro as you want about Hitman Freelancer. But the unfortunate thing is most of your aggro in Freelancer is going to come from your expectations for the game. I need food, y'all. All right. Nice. He has food. Well, congratulations on getting a chunk of work done, Wolfie. Woo! I think we can make it. One more time. Oh, feels good, man. Feels good, man. Thank you, everybody who's hanging out in the pillow and blanket for it. I truly do appreciate you. Alright, well those berries are not going to be there for me this time. There are times when you can get into areas and they will have reset. I need to be making some progress though, and that is not something I feel like I'm doing. That's right, Doc. Cookies. Okay. Well, that was... We were not having that problem yesterday. I know, it happens to all slug cats of a certain age. Once a little slug cat gets to be a certain age... You know, if the game is going to give me these shroomies... Here, I'll put my rock over here. I need to learn how to do my pounces. Alright. Alright, we're experimenting for science. Alright, we have no food. Okay, we're just in a little shroom-induced fever dream there. Oh, I was not throwing my spear. I just laid down. I threw the scary beads, and they went the wrong way. And then I probably threw my spear the wrong way, because apparently I can't manage left and right. Okay, next. Well, we got 2 foods. Audible cues. Do you know how many fans I have running right this minute? Okay. Once more, just better. Yep, see, the fruit's not there anymore. Just avoid combat, Slugcat. You'll be fine. Green lizard isn't real. Pink lizard isn't real, Slugcat. Pink lizard can't hurt you here. Can't sleep. Lizards will eat me. Can't sleep. Lizards will eat me. I just want to go through and not kill anything. Right? I need that to be an option. Alright, let's try this again. Not you going backwards through every tube. Really? Can we just do one of them normal? You really want me to come in here and get more of these? Alright. Not me going through that tunnel backwards again. So the only real timer that I need to worry about is the rain. Why can't I grab any of these bat flies? Stop it. Let me have them. This game is so fucking mean to me. I just need to eat. Just slug cat things, man. Just slug cat things. Oh good, I have enough. No, slug cat. Okay, this way. Come with me if you want to live. Alright. I'm not sure that's gonna work, but we can try. See if we can make it so nobody falls on top of us. No! Alright, we have to do it the hard way. Oh, sure. Sure, just send the pink lizard out. That's all I needed. Thanks. Well, hopefully that means the pink lizard isn't up here. Woo! Oh no! You gotta stop, guys. You gotta stop. No! How can you throw the rock in the wrong direction? Slugcat, why? Why though? I don't... Can we not auto-aim at the enemies? Please. It's right next to me. Why, game? Anyway. This is a game I play for therapy. I had enough to hibernate. And this is why people say the game is incredibly difficult. Because at some level you have to believe that that is a development choice. That you have enough food to hibernate, and that's at least twice now that an enemy has been directly in front of my hibernation location, blocking my access to my hibernation location. You need to commit. You're either coming in the tunnel or you're not. Jump right into his mouth, why don't you? I'm not gonna get kicked out of the game. I can keep playing as long as I can stand it. Sometimes you just have to get used to failure. I mean, and this is the whole thing with the Hitman freelancer stuff. And the AI is seeing through walls and shit. Is that all my food gone? Yep, all my food's gone. Wow, I could also just... Oh, I don't have enough karma. All my popcorn's gone. How close are we to rain? Alright, I have a minute to go get some food. Can I order takeout? I have not had takeout in so long. Are you still alive? Bro. Bro. This is some Alexander Goodenough diehard bullshit over here. You need to stop. Alright, we have to manage this one very carefully. No! That... Fuck. No! No! God damn it, I hate my life. We're gonna spend an hour in this. I'm just trying to get back up. And I keep hitting the fucking fruit. No. Alright, well at least I get to eat. All of that for nothing. Oh, my hands hurt. Oh, my hands actually physically hurt. And it's already 80-something degrees outside and it's not even noon. We are not going back there. Well, I can't even get through the next, I can't even go back through the previous Karma Gate. No! God! Three other times when I have gone out there, Slugcat has auto-grabbed that pole. And now, when I go out that side, Slugcat just drops. That's the part of the programming I don't understand. Is there feels like there's an inconsistency. Or you could just... Am I misunderstanding that throwing a rock should stun them and throwing a spear should stop them? I think I'm misunderstanding a key concept in the game. I thought the rock stunned them and flipped them over, and then the spear stopped them. I have misunderstood some key elements of the game. Alright, cool. Bat flies for everybody except that fucking lizard. Nice to know somebody eats you. Two food. Oh, I couldn't do wall jumping again if my life depended on it. Slugcat, no. Slugcat, no. Slugcat. Now, so help me God, if there's a motherfucking lizard in front of my hibernation chamber again. All right. Go to bed, slug cat. It's been a long day. Okay. Oh my goodness, my forearms are aching. I probably haven't had that much of a workout since I was a church accompanist. Back in the day. Can I please go to a new area? Oh, and the spear just doesn't hit you sometimes. Sometimes the spear just doesn't even hit him. Plague Doctor, you are definitely, doing stuff. Okay. Well, I probably won't be able to hang out much longer, kids. The unfortunate thing is it's going to get stupid hot today. So... Sometimes you can just jump extra. Sure, I wanted to throw the spear that way. Of course I did. Why else? He's laughing at me. You are fucking laughing at me. How dare you? I threw my spear and it totally missed you. Welcome to Rain World, kids. Damn, Plague Doctor, what are you blowing up the Discord? How you doing today? What are you up to? I don't have diagonal. I know, I can make it diagonal. Okay. Once more onto the breach. Didn't work. The game is definitely trying to tell me to turn around and go to another castle. I just thought I had to get through this area. I see you and your asshole pink bullshit. Leave all the fucking animals alone, but they won't leave me alone. Let's go get our blue pearl. There's a white one in here too. You just can't decide which way you're gonna throw shit, can you? That way. Alright, well, we've already eaten a pearl, so there's very little I can do about this. Saying there's more flies if I go up? Okay. There is an enemy. It's one of them invisible bitches. Well, it only makes sense that if my food is up, that my enemy is also up. There's another pearl. I haven't had any use for any of them. Because I keep not running into the scabs. Hibernation this way? I'm not sure I trust you. Let me be very plain about this. I really don't think I trust you. You said head down. Hang on, that's right, we can do it from here. Now that I can wall jump like a fucking pro. Yeah, I hear ya. Oh, yeah, let's just, instead of picking up the thing, jump right, okay. Well, that's about 2 hours, and we only have about a minute of pre-roll left. But I am getting double lizarded. Do be with the boyfriends and TikTok catching up with the bestie, lol. No, it's funny, it's just I normally don't get that many notifications, and I only recently turned on desktop notifications. I usually have everything muted. It was just hilarious. But I don't have TikTok, so if you post TikToks, that will have to be for the kids. Well, I had enough food to hibernate, and I could not get to my hibernation chamber. So I don't know if there is any way to turn it down. I am absolutely unable to manage 3 lizards in the same scene. And I have to believe that that is something that's dominantly affected by yeah, you're allowed to post anything you want. Doc, that's fine. It just hit me all of a sudden. I was like, notification, notification, notification. I'm like, damn. Oh, wait, between you and your bestie, in my Discord? You have a oh. Oh, your dog is incredibly adorable.
Please save the game.
You told me your favorite streamer was somebody else. Is your favorite streamer aw, very cute. That's all we're gonna do for today, because my neck has just been hurting a lot. It's giving me a headache, and that's already reducing my patience. So, it's more and more challenging to face repeated failures, especially when it's just a matter of I went left when I should have gone right. So that's the dominant frustration I'm going to continue to have with this game. I'll tell you what, I did that wall jumping like a boss. You do the same, Doc. You do the same. Thank you, everybody who's been hanging out in the Pillow and Blanket Fort. I always appreciate you. Oh my goodness. It is an incredibly fun game to play, but now you can see where the aggro loop comes in, because there just isn't anything. But you say, well, what did I lose? I lost invisible karma. I lost hunting progress. I keep all the map progress. Anywhere I've been on the map is still available. Yeah, check out some of those early ones with the monk playthrough. That might help. Although, to be fair, the survivor playthrough, I do a lot more kind of basic tutorializing at the beginning. Yeah, love you, Wolfie. No worries. You know what? If it gets too hot, I'm not going to stream at all. So, and who knows how much longer I'm even going to be streaming. We'll let you take over the mantle. I wish I could. And I don't even have it that hot here. It's just hot for my region. That's all I'm dealing with, is when it starts to get up above 80 degrees, because then we don't get any breezes. So when you live in an aluminum can, it's a bit of a challenge. So I'm gonna probably go maybe have a snack. I bought some grapes. I was tempted to put them in the freezer, but I already know that would make my teeth hurt. Too cold. All right. So what I'm gonna do is give you guys some pretty music, and tell you that I'll try to be here for a little while tomorrow. Even if I only get like an hour or so, I'll still try to be here. We might go back to Dishonored. I mean, I did get my non-lethal ghost shadow achievements. I did get clean hands, cleaner hands, and cleanest hands. I know. I opened up a Dishonored 2 playthrough the other day just to be like angry Emily, and I needed to go on a murder hobo kill streak. Kill streak! But streaming really does heat up the CPU, so. Please take care of yourselves. And cross your fingers for me. Yep, that's all. Alright. Bye, everybody. Peace, love, and joy.